One of my earliest black superheroes in comics, for me, is Luke Cage. Even though it was in the blaxploitation genre of the 70s, Luke Cage, he was one of my favorites. We had Falcon and John Stewart, and for whatever reason, we have to remember the writers were white. The artists that wrote, they were white, and they always made angry black men in the inner city who, were oppressed, overcame the odds, and then they're made as heroes. And Marvel just kept up with things that are going on. When the occult was around, they did Ghost Rider, and martial arts was in, they did Iron Fist. But this is what they did, with the African Americans and black comic book characters. And so in the 70s, Luke Cage was the man. He was the first one. I mean, I knew of Falcon, but Captain America was highlighted. And Luke Cage got his own comic. And Luke Cage, when you go back and look at those comic books, he was hard. He didn't take any mess. He was always looking mean and angry, busting out of his shirt. I mean, this guy, one of my favorite comic books, and I got 2 copies of this, is when he gets hired for Dr. Doom, because he was a hero for hire. Dr. Doom hires him to beat up these robots he made. And keep in mind, Dr. Doom, he tries to take over the world. The Fantastic Four, the first family's arch enemy, and Luke Cage says, I'll work for you. I don't care who you are. As long as I'm getting paid. That's Luke Cage. And Dr. Doom shortchanges him the $200, hires him, and leaves and goes to wherever he is in space without paying him. Luke Cage gets mad, breaks into the Baxter building where the Fantastic Four live, beats thing up. I need one of your space buses to get to Dr. Doom. I know you guys have one. Doesn't even walk in and talk to him and ask, just bust in. I don't care who you guys are. I need a spaceship. Reed Richards has to tie this guy up. He stretches around and calm him down. And Fantastic Four says, okay, go ahead. He flies all across space, talking to himself about how he gets shortchanged, and when he sees Dr. Doom, it's going to be on. To make a long story short, he goes up there, he beats up these robots that try and get in his way. He goes to Dr. Doom, says, where's my money? Dr. Doom gives him the money. He gives the Fantastic Four their spaceship back. He goes about his business. That's the Luke Cage I remember. This guy in the Netflix, this guy is soft as a marshmallow. Are you kidding me? This dude's walking around Harlem. Nobody fears him. He has a job at a bartender and a barbershop part-time, 2 part-time jobs. The kids in the barbershop are punking him, talking about him. He's saying, hey, watch your mouth. Don't talk like that. He's sweeping up here. I don't know if this guy's a hero for hire or he's with an escort service. He's going out with Jessica Jones, Misty Knight, Daredevil's ex-girlfriend. I mean, this is the Luke Cage? They have a spinoff of Defenders. I remember they're in an elevator shaft and the elevator's about to fall, and Jessica Jones, of all people, Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage are in the elevator shaft and it's about to fall. Jessica Jones is the one who helps him up and pulls the thing up. She's the hero in all of this. She's harder than all 3 of them. You think Luke Cage would be the angry black man that they made in the comics? Nobody feared this guy. Nobody. I mean, the guy has Iron Fist trying to teach him how to fight. Misty Knight's hired. Watch all 3. Watch Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and the Defenders. This guy is softer than a baby's bottom. And I don't want to take it out on the actor Michael Coulter, because he was doing the best he could. But this guy was a cream puff. He's the least threatening guy out of all the Netflix Marvel TV shows. I mean, what happened to this guy? To this guy? Where's the guy that got shortchanged $200 by Dr. Doom, and you fly halfway across space to go get your money? This guy's walking around Harlem in a hoodie, just waiting to get beat up. I just sat through it. Then they had a season 2 where he's fighting the Jamaicans. And at the very end, he takes over a club. I just couldn't get into it. I understand, he's not wearing a cotillion thing, and it's, past. It was good to see that, got a little nostalgia when he came out of jail and he was wearing that stuff, and he says "Sweet Christmas," and that's as hard as he got. The rest of the show in season 2 was that. I thought Daredevil was harder. I mean, I out of all of them, I think Punisher I enjoyed the most. But anyway, I don't know. This guy, I mean, I'd see this guy walking down the street. I wouldn't be threatened. I didn't even know where this guy stayed. He's walking around Harlem the whole entire time. I think he had an apartment. Every time I see him, he's sitting up with some woman. They're buying him the drinks. Anyway, that's just my take on Luke Cage. Leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know who your favorite African American superhero is. This is Waters Rant.